again guys, Sarah Pion here and welcome back to my video. And for today's video, it's gonna be how to buy my merch from Japan. So yet another how to buy my merch from Japan, but this is gonna be the last one for the international viewers because we're going to talk about the shipping options. While the fourth one is gonna focus more on the Filipino viewers because I'll be talking about the Philippine retailer stores if they cannot still buy their merch online, like the online shops that I mentioned before, or do an auction or forwarding service or a proxy service. But for this video, we're going to talk about shipping options. So I'm going to talk about 7 shipping options, but I mostly use 4 of them. And then there's one, but it's quite rarely that I use them. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to discuss all about it. First off, I'm going to explain 3 shipping options first because they're a door-to-door delivery. And the first one is DHL Shipping. Okay guys, about DHL Shipping, I actually don't use it. But no worries, my friends do use it because of them, and I mostly talk to them a lot, and I did met them already. They already explained to me that DHL Shipping actually came to their house, like door-to-door delivery, and no service charge at all. And it delivers fast, it's 2 to 4 days, but it also depends on how far do you live as well, or will it gonna be stuck on customs. But in the end, it will definitely arrive to your place and no service charge at all. I'm going to talk about that service charge in the next shipping, and that shipping is FedEx. So like I said in my first video about online shops, that I'm going to use Play Asia as my first and last, it's because of FedEx. FedEx Shipping, oh my god, it's the first time I experienced that. By the time the item arrives here, when I got my Detroit Become Human Platinum Edition, the Japanese version, limited edition, I got a service charge. I got to pay like 500 pesos for it, and I'm like, when I received my package. So that's my only issue with the FedEx shipping fee. And the next one is the last door-to-door delivery shipping is UPS. Yes, Asia has been using UPS lately, and when I got the Final Fantasy 15 Collector's Edition with the help of my friend from England, she actually shipped it by using UPS, and they all came here, door to door, and no service charge at all. That's why, of all the shipping fee, I'm more reliable with UPS. So, of all door-to-door, UPS is the best door-to-door delivery for me. The only downside with those 3 shipping options that I mentioned is they're a bit expensive. Though for UPS, it's not really that expensive. It's like in the middle. But yeah. But if you want your package to arrive like 2 to 4 days, then go for it. But then I have 4 other shipping options, and that's the shipping options that I usually use whenever I buy stuff online. And it also depends on which item that I ordered whenever I want to use those shipping options. And no worries, I'm going to explain all of that. So first off, it's gonna be EMS. Obviously, a lot of you guys know about EMS already because that's one of the best shipping options whenever you buy an item from Japan. And it takes 2 to 4 days as well. I only use that if I want my items to arrive here. Like if I want those items to be here in my possession. Wow, what a term. So here's an example. This is the Chime Out drama series, and I use EMS for it because I want to listen to them already. So that's the reason why. That's why I mostly use EMS whenever I have an item that is a drama CD and they're like a new release. If they're a new release drama CD, they need to be shipped by using EMS for me because I really want to. Because, you know, I want to listen to drama series already. I want to learn more Japanese or something. But yeah, next shipping is gonna be 3 shipping options, like I said, 4, because they have like 3 different names. It's a registered SAL, unregistered SAL, and SAL parcel. No worries, I'm going to explain that. First off is registered SAL. So registered SAL is a 2 to 4 weeks shipping option. It's the cheap shipping option. In short, SAL is like the cheap shipping option. And the only difference with registered and unregistered SAL, registered SAL has a tracking number, while unregistered SAL doesn't have a tracking number. Now, for unregistered SAL, I mostly use that whenever I order books or comics or magazines that are not newly released. If they're old release, I use unregistered SAL for it because I'm actually not that in a hurry because they're an old release. That's why I'm using unregistered SAL. But for registered SAL, it depends. I'm going to give this an example. Like, let's say this drama CD is an old release, like let's say 2016 or 2017, and then I have this magazine. For example, because there's still a new release, for example, this one with Hosoyan in it. Let's say, for example, this was released like 2017 as well. Because they're 2 old release, I'm going to use a registered SAL for it because it has a drama CD and I want to use a tracking for it. So that's the reason why I use registered SAL. And then, what about SAL parcel? If you guys didn't know, SAL parcel ship it by a ship. Yeah, they actually ship it by boat, and I got to use that recently when I got those Nitutan plushes, the Haikyuu Nitutan plushes. Because whenever you have an item that is kinda this big, automatically it will be shipped by boat. So guys, you need to be careful. If you have an item that is big, that will take 3 months for you to arrive. Those items, if you have a package like this big, that's gonna take 3 months to arrive to your place because it's too big. It cannot go to by air cargo. So registered and unregistered SAL are air cargo, while SAL parcel is a is a boat cargo or a ship cargo, the term. So that's how I got to know about SAL parcel because of the Nitutan flashes. It took almost 3 months to arrive. This is how big it is. This is how big through a boat. I think they ship it through boat, so it's time to unbox it. At least I got to know it and it still came here. It didn't get lost. But now I learned my lesson. I'm not going to buy any items that this big anymore. So that's it for the registered SAL, unregistered SAL, and SAL parcel. Lastly is e-packet. E-packet is also what I mostly use besides EMS, registered SAL, and unregistered SAL. E-packet is also like, it's like in the middle of EMS and registered SAL. It takes 1 to 2 weeks, but for me it actually take like it does take 1 to 2 weeks for an e-packet. I use e-packet for magazines or again with CD, but I mostly use e-packet for this. For DVDs, for Seiyu DVDs, I mostly use e-packet. But I actually use e-packet of this as well. This is an e-packet as well. This one. This dude. This Soshi plushie. This is also an e-packet. So e-packet has a tracking number as well. What I noticed whenever I use an e-packet, it gets stuck at customs. But no worries, it does arrive at my local post office. So I don't know why it always gets stuck at customs. I kind of noticed it. I actually thought that it was like that because I always have a DVD. But when I use this for e-packet, it also got stuck at customs. I'm like, why? But yeah, I think there's something with e-packet and customs. But as long as it arrives here, I'm good. At least e-packet has a tracking number, so we're good. And yeah, so I use e-packet for DVD because I'm not really in a hurry to like, it's not like in the situation with drama CDs that I want to listen to it already. because for this one, I'm good because there's no one gonna upload it because they're like limited edition DVD. Say you DVD, so you cannot really see it online unless you have a copy for it. I use this. This is the real Takara Sagashi along with Jirno Battle, and the upcoming Jirno Battle, I'm going to use that with e-packet small. It only has light and small. That's the reason why I use e-packet a lot because they're a bit cheaper and they arrive here so fast. Sometimes it's actually cheaper than registered sound. But then again, it depends on the item. So yeah, so that's the explanation of the shipping options, of the 7 shipping options that I got. But I mostly use 4 of them. Maybe add 5 because of UPS. But overall, I use most of them. Except FedEx. Except FedEx, guys. But yeah, anyway, so that's it for the shipping options. How about you guys? Did you guys try any shipping options as well? Obviously, I think some of you guys already tried EMS, registered SAL, or unregistered SAL, or even e-packet. Or maybe the expensive ones because you guys wanted your items to be in your possession already. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, and I hope you guys will subscribe. Bye, y'all! And look at Toshi, it's so cutie. For the next how to buy my merch from Japan, that's gonna be the last video, and we're going to talk about Philippine retailers. So yeah, look forward to that, Filipino viewers. Bye! Say bye-bye, Toshi. Johnny.